Hi guys, I wanted to talk a bit about my experience with detransitioning. So I've actually detransitioned twice. And I really had to think about what I've done so that I can keep videos coming is I've made a list. Anytime I have an idea for something that might be a good topic, I'll just make a note of it. I wrote down as a video idea, I detransitioned, and then I detransitioned again. Today's video is going to be about everything that I can remember from the first time that I detransitioned, and then probably my next video is going to be about the second time. And then I just have a whole bunch of other video ideas written down, and that's what I'm just going to keep on doing. And by the way, if anybody has something that they would like to hear me talk about, absolutely leave a comment. I'm open to suggestions as far as topics. Absolutely. Let me know if there's something that you would like to hear me talk about. Anyways, I had to think a lot about what I would like to say about the first time I detransitioned and what led me to actually detransitioning. As best I can figure, what happened was it was around 2015, 2016. Basically, all of my support systems collapsed, and it was kind of like a domino effect. It was I had a really close friend. I had my mother, and limited support from my father. I had Facebook and friends from Facebook still. I had my counselor. I had a community resource center that was helping me. I had health insurance. I had a primary care provider. I had an endocrinologist, and just one by one, each of these things just kind of as far as I can remember, I think the first thing that I lost was my very close friend. Started messing around with substances and just kind of disappeared out of my life. Shortly after that, I'd gotten that job, felt like I was doing okay, was on the hormone replacement therapy, still had the counseling, this and that. I was working the overnight shifts. Basically, I am not a capable adult when it comes to doing paperwork for my health insurance, for instance. And so my health insurance was gone because I just forgot to do the paperwork. It's when I was working those overnight shifts, it was I could never find time during the day to do everything, and just I let it slip, and my self-esteem was so low, and I was just fuck it. And when I lost my health insurance, I also lost my anxiety medication. I lost my mental health medication for my depression. I lost my hormones. I lost my counselor. And then after that, I got really paranoid because I was on my mental health medication. I just started pushing everybody away. I have abandonment issues, so people with abandonment issues that would preemptively push people away to avoid being hurt. They would preemptively push people away, which is what I do. Still to this day, even as an adult, I can't help it. It's just a compulsion where I would I got really paranoid about Facebook, I think. Was constantly getting messages from strangers, just random weird shit. Sometimes I would get threats from random strangers, or sometimes it would be positive stuff too, but it would just all be weird shit. I don't want. Okay, so me personally, I'm not gonna speak for other trans people, but me personally, I'm good on random messages from strangers telling me I'm brave, or I'm good. Seriously, not that I don't appreciate it, but I don't. It's not helpful. So I ended up deleting my Facebook, and the paranoid, delusional mind state that I was in, I just thought that somebody would reach out to me. Nobody did. The last time that I spoke to my father was on the telephone. My parents both moved to another state. He was going off about Donald Trump, he was super into Donald Trump. I just hung up on him, and that was the last time that I talked to him. I told him I loved you. I said I love you. Bye. And I hung up the phone, and that was 2016, and I haven't talked to him or my mother since. In the resource center, I was in touch with I tried calling them a few times and like literally could never get through on the phone. Gave up because like I didn't have much ambition anyways to do it because I was like just so depressed. And the community resource center, the main way that I was able to contact them was through Facebook, which after I deleted Facebook, nobody from there tried to reach out to me as far as I could tell either. So I just felt like everybody just kind of abandoned me. Like they were like, here's your hormones, here's your transition, see ya. And then like basically everything got taken away from me, like no more hormones. So about being off of hormones, like I was off of them basically from 2016 until like COVID. And it was not good. Like it was like I was on them one time during that period where I had self-medicated. I had ordered estradiol and spironolactone off the internet and taken them, but I didn't stay on them consistently, so I don't consider it like retransitioning. I didn't really retransition hormonally until COVID, basically. But before that, like I technically never detransitioned. I only detransitioned hormonally, and it was only because I lost my health insurance, and I'm not very good. Like I need help. Like I, as an adult, need help. Like I'm like a special needs or something. I need like an assistant or like an aide or somebody to help me with stuff like that because I'm not good by myself. It was really bad. I mean, so I had changed my name at that point when I came off the hormones. You know, I had been living full-time as a female. I had no male clothes. It wasn't like I could just like stop being, you know, trans me and go back to being like male cisgender me. And that's assuming that I wanted to go back. Like, and I will tell you, like, over that 3-4 years, like, pretty much everything went back to the way it was before. Like, I had to go, like, completely retransition after COVID, essentially, because, like, everything went back. Everything. So, it was really bad. It was really scary. It's a really, 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 really dark period of my life. And maybe I'll talk about that more in the future, but I guess that's all for this one today. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.